Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Carnes gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
In now, Professor Slugger, and we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hit high and deep to right center. Sanchez moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field.
Digging in, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slugger.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Now batting.
Standing in, Matt Caesar. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Comes set with the 0-1.
Pick it up.
Pops this one up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Taylor on third, Slugger over at second, Caesar at first with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Torres.
Designated hitter, Luis.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perkins is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. El Paso's out on top, 3-0. Stepping up now, Cameron Perkins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll go to the back. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Sanchez moves over, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Professor Slugger.
Professor Slugger.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Barrios on second. Taylor at first. 1 gone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vogelback ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Matt Navarro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The third baseline. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another shot now, Professor Slugger. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Slugger.
He's set, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Caesar. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Chihuahuas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Urbina earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Phil Maton hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for El Paso.
So striding in, Professor Slugger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line drive to center field. Perkins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now batting, Guillermo Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Guillermo Valenzuela.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Slugger to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Dan Vogelbach is next. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Vogelbach.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on the ground out to second. Slugger over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Leading off the inning, Professor Slugger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Navarro. 1 out. Ready once again, Carlos Medeiros. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carlos Medeiros.
Out towards second. Scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tacoma leads it 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Slugger.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Digging in once again, Henry Barrios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another chance. Josh Taylor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tacoma's out on top, 4-1. Into the box now, Professor Slugger. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Navarro coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run is in to score from third.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate, Henry Barrios. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tacoma leads it 4-2. Settling in now, Carlos Medeiros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Carlos Medeiros.
The 1-2. Toward second. Slugger. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score today. The Tacoma Rainiers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ariel Miranda earns win number 7 on the season. Solomon Dobbins records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Reggie Arthur is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding forward now is the DH, Theo Tonis, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Grounded to third. He's got it to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Striding in, Professor Slugger. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Varner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So stepping in, Cameron Perkins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Slugger. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Professor Slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
Count is 3-0.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dusty Coleman. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Rolled slowly to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Navarro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Valenzuela at second, Varner at first, 2 out in the inning. And on the ground out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 1-0. So digging in now, Professor Slugger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So coming to the plate, Dusty Coleman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Striding into the box, Professor Slugger. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Lim rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 3-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Sanchez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chihuahuas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Young earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Phil Maton wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Chihuahua.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Theo Hope, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
McLeod.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Stepping into the box, Professor Slugger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Slugger.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Standing in, Dusty Coleman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dusty Coleman.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pena.
On the ground to the right side. One deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Fresno leads this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Professor Slugger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Dusty Coleman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So coming to the plate, Matt Stroud, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit in the air to right field. Francisco has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. El Paso's out on top, 2-1. Ready for another chance, Oliver Francisco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Weakly to the left. Bends down and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Ready for another shot now. Professor Slugger. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Slugger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ready once again, Dusty Coleman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Dusty Coleman.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Stroud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Stroud.
Slugger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
(4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second. Francisco comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Grizzlies are out in front, 4-3. Ready to take his hacks again, Rob Pena, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Fresno leads this one 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Slugger. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bushers benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Digging in once again, DeAndre Hond. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Digging in now, Wayne Woodward.
Shortstop.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he? Hey, one there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Slugger. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Manny Zepeda wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.